Welcome to KJTV, and we are continuing our program today. That is a successful series. Today we are going to talk about parenting. Parenting is one of the most ignored topics, which is very, very important into our daily living. Every wish of our parent is to raise up good children, people who are successful, who know what to do, and who can be able to succeed in the entire episode or life they are taking. Now, parents have two roles in this world, and one of the roles they have is to give their children roots to grow and to give them wings to fly. It sounds philosophical, but that's the truth. As a parent, you have, after you get a child, you have to raise the child up, you have to feed him, you have to take the child to school, you have to train him good manners. Those are giving roots to grow. And once they are grown, they need to become independent in their own, so they need to fly away. You need to give them wings to fly, and that is when you have truly succeeded as a parent, if you happen to do that. So because of these two roles that the children, you have to give their children, parenting, there is no any other better verse I find in the Bible. Psalms 127. Clearly, Psalms 127 from verse 3 to verse 5. Children are the heritage from the Lord. Actually, other verse says, children are the inheritance from the Lord. Offspring are a reward from Him. So that is a reward. When you are a parent, when you get children, those are rewards from God. Like the arrows in the hands of a warrior are the children born in one's youth. So when you have children, are like arrows. Blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them. They will not be put to shame when they are with their opponents in court. So really, from this verse, it gives us clearly that when you have children, you have the responsibility as a gift from God. That they are arrows, and I like that. This reminds me of one Eastern philosopher by Khalil Gibran in his book, The Prophet. He had written a very good poem, which I would like to share with you. And this poem's title is Your Children Are Not Your Children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. Your children are not your children, but they are sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. Just imagine, the children you are given, you didn't know where they came from. They are inheritance from God. God sent them to you. So they are the sons and daughters of this world. They come through you, but not from you. I wish your parents will make a philosophical sense out of this. They come through you, but not from you. You are a means by which they came to this world. They did not come from you. It's not like you made them. So they pass through you. God just passed these children through you. So don't worry about their character. You don't resemble me. Anyway, I don't want to sound so biological, but did you know really a child can only resemble you? The maximum a child can resemble you is 50%. It can only inherit 50% of the genes from you, and the other 50 are from the mother. And these things follow a long process from all of the genes which have been passed down from generations, from grandchildren, grandfathers, grandparents together. They are unique children. So the children you have there, don't start saying you are not like me. Those are, they only pass through you. They are a combination of so many genes. Some which were recessive in you, some which were recessive in the mother. So they only pass, the children pass through you. And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. Our attachment, we said that one of the roles is to give your children wings to fly. Yes, that this clearly says they are with you, yet they don't belong to you. They belong to the Maker. They belong to the world. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts. Love your children, but leave them have their own thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls. That is very true. You can house them, you can give them a room to live, but not their souls. For their souls were in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams. Just imagine your grandfather, maybe who was talking about owning a large tracts of land. Is he here now? He's not here. He's gone. So your parents will go, but the children, under the natural justice, they will live longer. So you will not visit the house they live in their dream. If you tell your grandfather that now we live in a world of computers, he will wonder, because even that time there was no word computer. You may strive to be like them, but seek not to make them like you. That is where parents, many parents struggle with this. They want their children to be like them. They resemble you. They do things you did. No. I used to think I know about computers, but these days when I'm doing things and I get difficulty, the only people who came to my rescue are my two young sons who are computer geeks now. I continually ask them to help me how to do stuff. Indeed, that is where we have reached. That's the word. So I accept it and they help me. So I'm not striving to be like, you may strive to be like them, but not seek them to be like you. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. So accept. These are the people who have learned the latest system computers, so I use them. So if you can have that, detachment, instead of trying to make your children be like you. You are not, even you were a great hunter. These days they don't hunt, there's no hunting. So they are not going to be like you. So strive to be like them. If you let them teach you some computer stuff, some new things, how to do things. You are the bows from which your children, as living arrows, are sent forth. You see the connection with the first Psalms 127? Even Kariri Gilbert said that you are the bow. As a parent, you are a bow, and your children are the arrows from which God sent them forth. The archer sees the mark upon the part of the infinite, and he bends you with his mighty, that his arrows may go far and swift. If you pray to God, would give you the wisdom to raise the children, to bend you. Leave God bend you is the archer, is the honor of the bow. To bend you so that you can send the arrows, your children, swift to the far end. Let your bending in the archer's hand be for gladness, for even as he loves the arrow that flies, so he loves also the bow that is stable. So you have to be stable and to raise the children and show them a good model. As a parent, you are supposed to be a good model to your children. You are supposed to be kind to them. Don't just show that you are emotional. Those are some of the things you need to deal with, because God loves the bow which is stable, and that means a lot. God loves a parent who is emotionally stable, who is kind to the children. You have really to be stable, because unstable people so emotional outbursts God does not love them to take care of his children. So that is something I want to take as fathers and mothers, that we need really to understand our children, and we should not just try to impart everything. Now, I'm not saying you have to teach your children good manners. You have to teach your children about God. But you don't have to force them. You do it as a bow which is stable.